Let's go. Come on. Yeah, baby.
Happy Monday, everyone. A look at the Pelicans starting group. Ingram and Zion, your small and power forwards. And it's Hawkins in at the point guard position. And for the Timberwolves, inside we got Towns and Gobert. Then there's Edwards. And it's Moore in at small forward. And remember, Grant, tonight is game 2 of this 2-game regular season series. How do you like these?
You know, I love them. I mean, they're really interesting. The NBA significantly increased playing the same team in back-to-back games a couple years ago. Of course, it limits travel, but it makes for great games, almost like a mini playoff series of sorts.
Tip-off goes to New Orleans. Here's Hawkins. Pass to primetime. Now Ingram, inside. Primetime, can't get it to go. Edwards with it. And it's Hawkins with a rebound. Oh, it's stolen by Towns.
Get the perimeter.
Gobert with it. Knocked away. Hill with the steal. Down low. Here's primetime. Outside for Ingram. Goes back up. And down it goes. 2 points.
Ingram knocking down the long two. He's extremely effective from there.
Edwards with it. And it's Hill picking him up now. Kicks it out, Towns. The 3 is up. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
And he gets the bucket.
Unselfish play there by Zion, moving the ball to another shooter.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter, when you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
Pass to primetime. Back to Williamson. To the middle. Softly drops in the floater.
You can tell Zion values sharing the ball. He knows he can't win it alone out there.
Here's Moore. The first free throw is good.
We got shooter, huh? Better box your man up. I got it. Hey, just box out. Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Ingram, the pass to Williamson. To the paint. Here's primetime. Good D by Gobert.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. And it's Hawkins with a rebound. New Orleans in the lead. To the inside, Hill. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw no good. And he's good on the second. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Down low. Here's Edwards. Deflected. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Lets it go from the wing. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Here's Ingram. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist. Williamson's got his third assist of the night.
The reach of a center, the touch of a guard. Ingram, a talent.
Pass to Moore. To the middle. Here's Edwards. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Ingram. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. Here's Primetime, guarded by Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. Hawkins can't get it to go. The Timberwolves trail. To the left side wing. Moore passes to Edwards. Here's the three. And it's Hawkins with a rebound. The Pelicans have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Pass to Primetime. Over to the wing. Williamson outside. Primetime passes to Hawkins. Pulls it from the top of the key, and they'll get another chance.
He's led the league in blocks before. No surprise Gobert sent that shot back.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
And the Pelicans going with a whole new group out there. All right, a moment to check out some numbers for Anthony Edwards. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside.
Here we go. Get it going.
McCollum defends. Turnaround Jay. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Pass to Bass. Here's Shackle. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
1:52 left in the first quarter. It's stolen. Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. Pass to Peterson. Now McCollum. The three. Bass. The second chance points on the tip-in.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Jones against Kennard. Jones with some nice D.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Here's Peterson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Back to McCollum. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Screen.
44 seconds left in the first quarter here. Bass grabs the miss. For New Orleans, they've gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. McCollum outside. Pass to Bass. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. McCollum defends. From 13 feet, down it goes.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
And I tell you what, guys, I mean, with his combination of size and touch, he's a real threat from mid-range.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead, just pounding the painted area. That's helped him build an advantage. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you think, guys?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And for New Orleans, the Duke connection alive and strong with Ingram and Zion at the 3 and the 4. And it's prime time in at the 2 spot.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And for the Timberwolves. And Grant, you talked about it early in your playing days, blaming yourself for the Pistons not winning. Talk about that pressure on the best player to deliver wins.
Well, B.A., the pressure's real, and it's tough to keep perspective and just control what you can control. When you're tasked with leading a team to victory, you expect it first and foremost from yourself.
Thanks, guys. Well, primetime in their last time out against the Timberwolves was outstanding. He contributed 31 points, and talk about a two-way player. He was phenomenal at both ends. After a while, everything went through him. He just completely dominated, Brian.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Two shots. Nah, man, you get little guy. Yeah, I got him. Hey, you can shoot.
First free throw is good.
Nah, man, you get little guy. Yeah, I got him. Hey, you get shooter. I got him. You got this guy right here? Yeah, I got big man.
Hey, you box out your man.
And he makes the first, but misses the second.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Williamson passes to primetime. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Towns up top. Lots of room. That one drops for him.
Towns is money off the catch and shoot.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Outside Ingram. Inside. Williamson against Towns. And the basket by Williamson. Williamson's got his first basket.
The ideal pass for that situation. Great instincts.
And the Timberwolves call time here. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Gobert's checked in. Let's have a look at the early favorites to compete in this year's three-point contest. Many of the top shooters in the league.
Most of these guys are going to collect a ton of votes. And if this is who makes the final cut, then it's going to be a year to remember.
He's currently up there in the voting at number 2. So clearly, no one is sleeping on his abilities as a lights-out three-point shooter.
Yeah, it's his long-range shooting that puts him on another level. Definitely a guy who belongs in this contest.
And as we continue to count the votes, we'll update you on any changes to the list. No matter who is in it, though, it's going to be fun.
Maybe this is the year we see a perfect score. Who knows? I'll be sure to be locked in on all of All-Star Weekend, especially the three-point contest. Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Williamson misses.
He was so well positioned to interfere with the shot.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
To the paint. Here's Edwards. And he hits it to tie the game. Edwards got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Hawkins, the pass to primetime. And the Pelicans get it back. Shot's good by Hill. Hill's got 5 now.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboard.
Covered by Williamson. Good D by Williamson.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
So strong inside. Zion fighting through it all.
And here's Edwards outside. It's hauled in by Hill. Hill's got his 5th rebound in this one. Prime time. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
It's deflected, and that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession. Moore's checked in for the Timberwolves. And a change for the Pelicans. Payton's checked in.
Hey, go Bear!
Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
On defense, the Pelicans. And the basket by Towns.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot two. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
They started this one on a mission to own their offensive rebounds, outworking the defense to win back the ball and get second chance shots.
And, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. To the inside. And it's rejected. Here's prime time. Covered by Towns. Good on the bucket.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
And it's Edwards with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 9-point game. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
And, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
I got ball. Screen.
Here's Drummond. Kicks it out Towns. This one for 3. And Andre Drummond is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for the Pelicans. The Pelicans have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second.
No.
56 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Peyton. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Outside Edwards. A shot to stop the run. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Two shots.
The first one falls, and the Pelicans making a change here. He's perfect from the line this time.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
I got him.
Pass to Bass. Here's Shackle. 29 seconds left to play in the half. He's off on the layup. Guarded by Peyton. Here's Moore. He's scoreless. Shot clock at 6. With 1 on the clock. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. We'll be right back with you shortly. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. The Timberwolves trail. Second half underway. Here's who Willie Green's got on the floor. Ingram and Zion, your small and power forwards. And it's prime time in at the 2. Inside. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And for Minnesota, they're shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. And he comes up with a bucket. He's got 7.
You know, the defense locks so much into Edwards that it creates opportunities for others.
Ingram, the pass to primetime. Off target with the 3. And here's Minnesota now, trailing by 10. Left side, Edwards. No good with a layup.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide-open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Now here's Ingram. Defense is right there. Yes, it's good. Ingram's got 4 points this quarter.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
That one goes. Count it. For New Orleans, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Hill. Down low. And stolen by Edwards. On the break. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Good gamble that time by Edwards. He, as much as anybody, wants this team to be out in the open floor.
Williamson with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Ingram with the ball. To the middle. Here's primetime. The putback. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Moore. Yet to see a basket. 6 to shoot. Here's Edwards. Williams grabs the board. Williamson's got a rebound, number 5 here tonight. Here's Hawkins. Here's Hill. Banked it in off the glass. Hill's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And there he is. I mean, attacking the boards, converting off the misses. I mean, trying to do everything he can to secure this W.
Well, he enjoys deflating the opposition with those extra possessions.
And Minnesota calls time here.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Some changes for Minnesota. Drummond comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Kennard in for Edwards. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Down low.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Here's primetime. Can't get it to fall.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Kennard passes to Drummond. Double team on Drummond. And it's going to be a 3-second call. New Orleans in the lead. Ingram, the pass to Hawkins.
Right here.
Back to Ingram. All sorts of time. Oh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Well, you look at the form on Ingram's catch-and-shoot jumpers, it's textbook. He's got excellent posture, his hands are in a good position, and most importantly, he's ready to shoot it when he catches it.
Here's Moore. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Knocks it down from distance.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Zion Williamson is a one-man wrecking crew inside. His coach, Willie Green, said, quote, "It's incredible, his touch when he gets down to the lane with 2-3 guys hanging on him, and he's still somehow able to find the glass. And he does a great job of finding his teammates as well." And Brian, let's not forget about those dunks either.
Oh, definitely not. That's the show. Thanks, Allie. Here's Moore, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. And the Pelicans making a change here. For New Orleans, they've gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Pass to Payton. On the wing, Jones. Shot blocked. Defended by Jones. Poked loose. A minute 53 left in the third quarter. Back to Payton. Outside Jones. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Drummond's got 5 rebounds in the game. Guarded by Payton. Over to the left wing. We've got 1:23 left in the third quarter. Here's Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
Few players get more dunks than Drummond. He's a center who plays like a traditional center, looking to throw it down every chance he gets.
Pass to Peterson. Back to Payton. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
You know, as you add experience, you start to see the floor better. That was a sweet find by Drummond.
Pass to Shackle. Now Payton jacks up a 3, drills it from deep. Payton's got 5 points in the quarter.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the third. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Towns, he's checked in for Minnesota. Edwards comes in for Kennard. Bass, he's checked in for New Orleans. Outside Payton. Pass to Jones. With 4 on the clock. Good work defensively by Towns.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
And so it's New Orleans, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their play has earned them a nice lead, one they'll look to build on as the game continues. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Well, the Pelicans shooting at 49% so far in the game. Primetime passes to Hill. Here's Williamson, covered by Towns. Inside. Here's Primetime. That's good, and it's Williamson with the assist. Williamson's got 6 assists in the game.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
And for New Orleans, we've got Zion Williamson, and it's Shackle in at the 3, the small forward. It's hauled in by Hill.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Primetime, guarded by Edwards. With some arc, got a hand on it. Here's Moore. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. He takes it in. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Shooting one. Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. I mean, he's getting to his spots, shooting the ball with confidence. Excellent turnaround for him.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Pelicans.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And you have to talk about the passing, too. I mean, the ball has been zipping around on the offense, and they've kept that extra pass mentality the whole way.
You got this guy out here? Yeah, I got big man.
Hey, you box out your man.
And the free throw, no good. New Orleans in the lead. Pass to Hawkins. Buries it from about 10 feet away. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Now here's Towns, covered by Williamson. Towns gets the bucket.
And I'm trying to think of how many 7-footers I know with that level floater in their arsenal. It's a short roll call list, folks.
Here's Primetime. Here's Shackle. Pass to Primetime. Williamson outside. 5 to shoot. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the New Orleans Pelicans. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Philadelphia 76ers. And then on Friday, they'll be matching up with Drew Holiday and the Memphis Grizzlies.
And that game against the Cavaliers, it's the second game of a back-to-back, so you know there'll be some heavy legs out there. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes its toll on your body.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Ingram's checked in.
Yo, check Anthony.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Edwards can't hit.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Grant, we've seen some teams double up with superstar players at the same position in recent years. Sometimes it works.
Yeah, you know, and other times it doesn't work. I mean, it forces a coach to be very creative. When you have multiple players who are used to being the guy, it can be hard to keep everyone happy.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
Prime time, can't get it to go.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Edwards, rebounded by New Orleans. Hill's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Here's Primetime. Pass to Hawkins. The shot from 20 feet out. Tries again. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. And the ball out of play. The Pelicans will have it. Timeout called. The Pelicans. Well, Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist, but he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, B.A., I like how Rudy uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high-percentage shots that come to him naturally.
And it's Williamson with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. So far in the 4th, they've allowed just 6 points. Pass to Hawkins, to the paint. He got a piece of it.
And you see Edwards trying to do this more, impose his will at the defensive end. Good job defensively that time.
And the first one at the line is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter here.
Come to me, come to me.
There's the triple. Drops in the 3.
1 triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. With a 9-footer. Nice jump shot. And the Pelicans lead by 9.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Edwards fires from way outside. It's hauled in by Zion Williamson. To the inside. Here's primetime. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson. Williamson's got his 7th assist here tonight. Here's Edwards.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Williamson passes to Primetime. And it's good. 2 points. Primetime's got 13 in the second half.
That's serving it up on a platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
The Timberwolves again can't hit.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Outside Edwards. Takes a 13-footer. Again, the miss by Edwards.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making these.
Primetime, can't get it to go.
Well, in most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Really important for this team to get production from Edwards. When he's aggressive and scoring the ball, they go to another level.
They throw good, Edwards. That one's no good.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Ingram, the pass to Primetime. Out to the wing. Here's Williamson. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. And the Pelicans lead by 14.
At 270, it's hard to knock Zion out of his rhythm.
Edwards. And it's blocked. They recover it. Towns passes to Edwards. And a miss there on the triple.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Pelicans.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number.
Yep, but 2 more to go before the end of the season, and they'll obviously be very confident heading into those 2 games.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for primetime.
Well, I love the force that he showed on defense, using all of his length to deny shots. He was their anchor tonight.
Here's primetime. Following the score by Minnesota. That's good, and it's Williamson with the assist. Primetime's got 32 points in the game. So it's Minnesota now. It's an 18-point game. Kicks it out, Towns. Fires from deep. Oh, my goodness!
Shot's
He'll
good.
go to the line with a chance at a 4-point play.
Shot's good.
It's going to be on
Shooting
Brandon
one.
Ingram.
One shot.
And that one falls for Towns.
Well, one of the ways you mark consistency is looking at a player's efficiency rating, and Katz is generally among the best in the league.
Here's primetime. And the 3 off target. Tipped. And so it's the Pelicans taking care of business in this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching, and we'll see you next time.